Welcome to Mastering the Art of AI Leadership. You are going to learn in this course how to lead in the age of artificial intelligence. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, it is no longer optional to use AI. AI literacy is essential, and it's essential for effective management and strategic decision making. What you're going to learn in this course is specifically targeted towards managers, team leads, executives, and coaches who want to become AI fluent leaders. You'll learn practical strategies to integrate AI into your daily workflow, as well as enhancing decision making and leading your teams more effectively. Each course will have structured sections for hands on experience as well, and you can immediately start applying those as soon as you're ready. By the end, you'll have the skills and mindset to leverage AI as a strategic advantage to your leadership role. There is a huge gap with leaders remaining on the sidelines despite AI's transformative potential. First of all, there's fear of the unknown, and this is why many leaders avoid AI due to uncertainty around it, around how it works, around potential mistakes, etc. Then there's the complexity confusion as well. So it can be confusing with many new tools, always joining the arena of AI and those capabilities that keep emerging and different ways of using the tools as well. There's also the sense that there's a tech people territory, and it's a misconception that positions AI as solely the dominion of engineers or data scientists, excluding business leaders from the conversation. So these are all things to consider in terms of the leadership gap. What is the competitive advantage of being an AI fluent leader? So, any leader who embraces AI literacy will have significant competitive edge. They will make decisions faster, optimize team productivity, as well as identify opportunities others might miss. They can process large amounts of data in quick seconds or minutes. AI fluent leaders can free themselves from routine, repetitive cognitive tasks and allow more time for that human connection and meaningful strategic thinking as well. The impact is measurable and immediate. Leaders using AI effectively report saving 5 to 10 hours per week on tasks like drafting communications, analyzing data, preparing presentations, and generating strategic insights. These time savings will directly translate into better leadership outcomes and work life balance. What are the real world success stories? So, for example, a marketing director uses AI to draft campaign briefs and analyze customer feedback, and they get 8 hours weekly for creative strategy sessions with their team now. An operations manager leverages AI for process documentation and KPI reporting, thereby saving 6 hours per week and improving cross functional communication quality. Or an executive coach employs AI to prepare session materials and develop client frameworks and create 10 additional hours per month for professional development and client acquisition. These are real world success stories, and there is lots more to it. So, what is your AI leadership mindset? Success with AI starts with a right mental framework. Understanding AI's role in your leadership toolkit is fundamental before diving into specific tools and techniques. So, AI as a thinking partner is what you want to look at it as. It is a collaborative tool that amplifies your capabilities rather than replacing human judgment. AI excels at processing information, generating options, and identifying patterns, freeing you to focus on creativity, empathy, and strategic vision that only humans can actually provide. Use AI for drafting research, data analysis, and data generation. Keep humans at the center for sensitive conversations, final decisions, relationship building, and situations requiring emotional intelligence. The best leaders know when each approach is most appropriate. So, what are the ethical foundations of AI leadership? AI fluent leaders must navigate complex ethical considerations. Building trust and maintaining integrity requires a strong ethical framework within every AI interaction. So you must have transparency, always disclose when AI has contributed to work products, and be open with your team about how and when you're using AI tools in decision making processes. There should be awareness of biases as well. Recognize that AI systems can perpetuate existing biases, so actively review AI outputs for fairness and ensure diverse perspectives inform your final decisions. Then there's human accountability. You remain fully responsible for decisions made using AI assistance. Never delegate accountability to the tool. Maintain ownership of outcomes and their impact on people. You can kind of look at each of these tools and understand which tool will help you best. So, ChatGPT excels at conversational interactions, creative writing, problem solving, brainwriting, brainstorming, and it's great for drafting communications, generating ideas, and identifying complex concepts in accessible language. Then with Claude, it specializes in long form context. This is analysis of complex documents, nuanced reasoning. You have strategy development, research synthesis, and thoughtful decision support as well, are great for Claude. And then you have Gemini for integrating seamlessly with Google Workspace, making it great for productivity workflows and multimodal tasks, combining text, images, and data from your Google ecosystem. Manus is great for content creation and editing with advanced writing assistance. Particularly, it's effective for polishing professional communications and maintaining consistent voice across materials. Perplexity is designed for research and information discovery with real time web access. It is great for fact checking, market research, and gathering current information with source citations. So, question on when to use the free version versus when to upgrade. You can start with the free versions, they often have robust tiers that offer substantial value for leaders just beginning their AI journey. Free versions are great for learning the basics, experimenting with different tools, and understanding which platforms fit your workflow best. You might want to upgrade if you're hitting your AI limit, especially your daily limit regularly. You need faster response times during busy periods, or you need advanced features like custom interactions or enhanced privacy and handling for sensitive business information. And if your work involves complex analysis that benefits from more powerful tools. So, most leaders will find the paid versions worth the investment once the AI becomes central to your workflow, which is after typically 2 to 3 weeks to a month of consistent use. So, let's talk about setting up your AI. So, getting started is pretty straightforward. You visit the websites for each of these, depending which one you choose to use, and any tools of your choice. Sign up with your work email to keep things professional. Sign up with your work email to keep your professional and personal AI separate as well if you choose to. Then you want to explore the interface, locate the prompt input area, the settings menu, and conversation history features. You want to configure the basic settings, such as setting your preferred language, your available time zone, or style options, and review privacy settings as well to ensure they align with your organizational policies. It is critical that whatever you do with your work email or with your work network or computer is done in accordance with your AI policies at work and only do what is allowed with your work. While it may seem trivial, there are very good reasons why certain AI tools may not be allowed, or any AI tools may not be allowed, perhaps depending on different reasons. So it is critical you check with your manager, with your IT department, and anyone who is in charge of understanding what the rules are with regards to AI before using an AI on your work laptop or work network. You also want to test with simple prompts. So, starting with straightforward requests to understand how each tool responds. You can ask, for example, for a meeting agenda outline or a summary of a recent article. So, this is a first prompt writing exercise. Just consider using this if it works for you. You can look at drafting a team communication, for example, where you have a scenario you need to inform your team of an upcoming policy change that will affect their daily workflows. So, you're going to open your AI tool of choice and use this prompt framework, and I will let you read through this. And this will also be present in the Word document. I need to write a team email about a specific policy change, and this is where you will enter that specific policy change. The tone should be supportive, clear, encouraging. You choose what that tone should be. Key points to cover, and then list those 2 or 3 points and tell it what your team values. And then tell it how many words of an email to draft. So these are just ideas. You can also adjust this prompt as you wish, but this is a great way of learning while doing. And essentially, you can see here that it's critical to tell the AI specifically how many words, what kind of tone to use, etc. And AI is pattern matching, so it may not necessarily know what's in your mind. So it's important to put that clearly in the prompt. You might want to reflect as part of your learning. What surprised you about the output? What would you change? How much time did this save you compared to drafting it from scratch? This exercise demonstrates using AI as a starting point, and it's not perfect, and that's intentional. Your role as a leader is to review, refine, and add the human touch that makes the message uniquely yours. So, your AI leadership journey begins. You've taken the first critical step towards becoming an AI fluent leader. The mindset, the tools, and foundation practices you've learned in this section will serve as a compass towards the rest of the course. Remember, AI fluency is a skill you build through consistent practice, not perfection. Every prompt you write, every output you refine, and every application you discover strengthens your capability. So, in the upcoming sections, we'll dive deeper into advanced prompting techniques, specific leadership applications, and strategies for leading AI adoption within your teams. Keep your accounts open and your curiosity engaged. The transformation has just begun.